Good morning everyone, BTC Simmer here. Today we got a flight down to Edinburgh from Aberdeen. If you remember, we left off Saturday here at Aberdeen after we looked around at Josh's work there, the parking stands that he made and the adjustments to the airport, lights and stuff. Didn't touch any buildings, but he did make some new parking areas, parking stands that are there in the real world. And I did also install his taxiway markers. So yeah, we did have a look at that in the last video. If you didn't check it out, check her out. So yeah, we're here at Aberdeen, end of taxiway Delta. I guess it would be stand 19 if you're to. It's right at the end there. So looks like we got a different livery today. Tried this livery out here. This is what, Crucible? I guess it would be. It's got my ID there, so that's pretty cool. Getting tired of the Xbox One, so decided to pick a different livery for today's flight. This one looks pretty darn neat. Diamond looks pretty good in black. What do you think? Alright guys, so for this flight we have what, 73 gallons of fuel. We have a payload of 6 passengers from FSeconomy. We're really heavy. Our payload is 1165 lbs for a total of 1169 with this current fuel load. So you guys, we're 5,067 pounds today, so we're right near the red line with the weight. So takeoff will be a bit of a run, but that's okay. We got a nice long runway, burn some fuel. And our route today is consisting of Glesk, P600 Airway to Grace. Scotland Centre is on, last time I checked, on VATSIM. So, let me check again here, sorry about that. Aha, no, now they're off. Darn, yeah, well they were on, they were on there, getting the flight ready, and yeah, they're off now, so we may be unicomming it, that's okay. Edinburgh is usually pretty busy, so maybe get some traffic in there, some voice and stuff. So, alright, well, let's get to her. This nice livery here, we'll step on up. Go ahead and get into the cockpit mode. There we are. Disconnect the old Xbox controller here. Grab my thrustmaster stick and then get set up here. Okay. Let's go ahead and go off our checklist before starting engine. Oh, the passengers look happy. It's a full plane today. Power levers are idle. Yes, they are. Parking brake is set. Yes, it is. Avionics master check off. Yes, it's off. Gear selector down. Check down. Alternators check both on. They're on. Double click them or flick them there. Fuel pump left and right check off. They are off. Electrical master on. Go on. Get the starting engine. Strobe lights. ACL on. Let's check again. See if Scotland Centre just. No, they're still off, unfortunately. Well, I mean, they're only going to be on so long, right? Engine master on left, so we'll go hit the left master. Got a little glow plug warm up there. Okay, clear prop left. Left engine. Gauges come live. Alright. We'll go right engine. The master on. Same message. Glow plug. I don't have a starter set on my hardware yet, so I just used the push button here. Clear right prop. Okay, same thing. Gauges come alive here, guys. You know the drill. If you've been watching the channel, go pretty quickly over the engine stuff. Okay, pop her up anywhere below 10. If you haven't been watching the channel, thanks for tuning in. what I do is I fly around Scotland, I fly to different airports, I fly with VATSIM and FSeconomy, and I also tour some airports by scenery creators from flightsim.to. So check it out. I've toured a few, toured Oban, toured Scone, Perth, and I've also done some payware tours, Inverness, Edinburgh, Sunborough, done all those. Also did Dundee as well, which is Orbex. Pretty good one there. I think my favorite out of the payware would be, yeah, I want to say Edinburgh, but it's too big of an airport for me. It's done pretty well, but I probably like Dundee for the payware. And guys, I'm not going to pick up favorite on the freeware. I love them all. They're all great hard work. I thank all the artists. So, all right, let's get to our avionics master on. Turn that on. Power levers as required. Yes, we got them right at 10. And electrical equipment on as required. Yes, it is. Strobe lights, ACLs, and we'll go with our flight instruments and avionics. Go ahead and set that. Okay, so we'll come over to our GPS like we usually do. We'll go flight plan. This is the NXI GPS, guys. This is a mod. You can download this from the, I believe you can get it from the FS store in the sim, but if not, you can go to the NXI website and get it as well. Can't give you the link off the top of my head, but alright, so we're EGPD. Aberdeen dice. Enter accept. Yeah, today we're using 16, so runway 16. Enter. Enter. On route. Glesk is our first stop. Glesk, is that right? Glesk. Yeah, it appears so. This is 26 miles from here. Then we got Grice. Enter. I hit this little keyboard button here, guys, and then I type it in manually. I don't have to keep turning the knobs as I don't have the I don't have a GPS gauge in my sim pit. But don't really. It would be fun to have one, but I don't really need it. So there we go, Grace, and then we're in Edinburgh. So the keyboard button here. I know the mouse is off in the recording. It's probably over here somewhere or something. And it's probably even worse now that I'm showing that. EGPH Edinburgh. It's looking like runway 6 is the runway down there today with the winds. So okay, here's our route here. It's runway 16 Aberdeen, and then over to Glesk. We'll get on the P600 airway. It's a dual airway either way, so take us down to Grace. From Grace, we'll plan our landing to runway 06. Probably be ILS. But yeah, here's the MEDAR for Edinburgh. A quick look at that. So 040 at 09 knots. Doesn't look too bad down there. We'll probably establish ourselves ILS there, and then somewhere down here tag on and set up for a landing. So probably end up being I don't know, visual. Maybe we'll see. Anyways, we got that program, so we'll come back over here. The altitude today is 8,000, so excuse me. 8,000. SimBrief set me at 6. I want to go a little higher. You can do that. You can change that within the SimBrief or on VATSIM before you file. Runway heading. What is our runway heading for 16 here? Wow, is time ever getting away from us? We're 159, so 159. That's way down here. Okay. And our QNH for not for Edinburgh. We're not there yet. I have that in my device here. Aberdeen dice. Looks like there's some cloud layers there from about 25 to 37. So QNH is 1021. 1021. We'll get back here. We'll go transponder. Set that. There. On. Back. PFT options. DME. Sort of DME in here, guys. Trying to find the frequency here on my my device here. I have a phone attached to the side of my Alpha yoke here with a mount, so 1099. We're on that one there on our SATEC 1099. There we go, showed up. Okay. Okay, so I believe that's everything. That's our altitude, that's our QNH, runway heading, DME, and our transponder. Flight is programmed in here. Okay, we're not going to turn pitot heat on yet. You see the message down there. It'll just malfunction before you get to the runway, so go main flight for strobe lights. I see all on. Yes, they are position lights. So go ahead and turn on the taxi lights. Trim, push her a little forward. The heavy weight we got in here. Taxi. So as we're going, we'll parking brake, brakes, light instruments, avionics. We'll be having a look at those while we're rolling here to the runway. Fuel pump left and right. Fuel selectors. Aha, we didn't go over this right when we jumped in. Fuel selectors. Usually they would be off by default. Well, depending, but usually, yeah, they would be off. So, this is also a modded DA62, guys. It's off the flightsim.to website. I can't remember the creator off the top of my head, but he does a really good job. He also does a DA40. I believe he does a few other planes as well. I could be wrong. Okay, yeah, check those. It's not on the checklist either. When he first, or is it pre-flight? No, I don't see it. Yeah, fuel selectors. Yeah, it is. My apologies. Okay. All right. Well, we're ready to taxi here. So set up our Unicom 22.8. Looks about right. Check, see if any controllers hopped on. So no, we got London Center. London North Center and LTC Center, whatever that is. Check, make sure our recording's still going. Alright, we are ready to taxi, so I guess we're gonna get to runway 16. So we're gonna go Delta Alpha Mike. Aberdeen traffic, Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo, type Diamond Twin, is at taxiway Delta at the far end, taxiing to runway 16 via Delta, Alpha, and Mike for Mike 7, old Mike 7, Aberdeen traffic. Okay. Oh, forgot to touch the throttle down. Okay. Here we go, taxi lights are on. Actually, I had to zoom out and look where we were earlier. Setting up the flight here. So. Yeah, he did a pretty good job with the airport. Pretty neat. Liking it. See our different livery today, guys. We got the Crucible. Crucible? Is that how you say it? Livery on today, so enjoy. So what did I say? Delta Alpha Mike. So we'll be coming up to, let's not get distracted here. Still on Delta. Okay, so there's Alpha. Or is this Alpha? No, that'd be Mike. Alpha. Let's check our turn here, make sure no one's coming. There just was a guy on here on VATSIM, so this is kind of a... Ugh. I never liked the layout here of this airport. It's a lot of turns and stuff. You get easily thrown off. Okay, I believe that was Alpha, and I believe this is now Mike. So Mike 7 M7 we were gonna hold, right? Yeah, there you are. Yeah, that was Alpha there. So. Mind my ignorance of the airport, the taxiway layout, guys. It's Not my favorite layout, but yeah, Josh's work sure helps with this. I don't remember his exact username. I know it's GHOSH if you want to download his stuff. The link is in the last video there. So this is M7 here. All right. We'll just hold here, do our checks, and then we'll get going. 16, 24. Okay. Whoop. A little much. Have a sip of my coffee, guys. I drink coffee in the morning with natural honey. Really good stuff. Just black coffee, natural honey. I guess you would say, well, then that's not black coffee then, because a true black coffee is just a black coffee. It's not. There's nothing in it. Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Check the winds again. Check all our stuff. We'll hold the brakes. Refresh our page here. Okay, so 251. Okay. Yeah, then another variable, 3 knots here. Aberdeen. 1021 hasn't changed. All right, we'll do our quick check that I've modified. So gas is good, looks good. Undercarriage is down. Switches. Turn the pumps on. Taxi lights off. Landing lights on. Go and put 1 notch of flaps. Let's see the flaps going down on the port, or starboard and port here. All right, okay, we're good to go. Give our call out and we'll get rolling. Aberdeen traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is taking off runway 16 departure to the south. Aberdeen traffic. Okay. Hopefully by the end of this week, guys, I'll pick up the Twin Otter, possibly. Really looking at that one. We'll see if that one or something else. I got a treat in store, so. Alright. We did say we're taking off, so let's get out of here before we mess things up for everyone. RPMs look good. Gauge is coming alive. Airspeed is alive. We'll center ourselves here. Looking to roll out at about 80. Definitely feel the weight already with the speed. Okay, rotate. 80 knots. Beautiful. Okay, goodbye Aberdeen. We'll be back. Alright, tap the brakes. Got a positive right here, guys. We'll go ahead and put the gear up. Okay, gear is up. Nose is pitched up a bit much. Get some more speed, and then 90 we'll do the flaps up. Alright, now we got some speed. Nose up, so let's do a quick gust. So gas is good, and the undercarriage is up. Switches, we got flaps off. Pumps are still on, landing lights are still on. So we'll wait till 1,000 feet, do our call out, and we'll rectify that situation. Back a little on the RPM. Okay. Aberdeen traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is climbing 1,000 for 8,000. Right turn onto course. Good day, Aberdeen traffic. Go ahead and make a right turn, finish our gust check, our switches part. Pumps can go off. Landing lights can go off. Pitot is on, flaps are up, gear is down, and gas is good. Kind of did that reverse, but that's okay. Nice 20-degree turn here. Put a rudder into her. Overcorrect initially, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, little left rudder. Not much adverse yaw. Not much. A little bit. Not much. Especially with the twin engine. Don't think you get as much. Am I wrong or am I right? Don't think you get as much adverse like the DA40. Wow, you get a lot. Do you ever get a lot? 152 not as much, but the Diamond DA40 you get a lot of adverse yaw. You gotta really get that right foot into it on takeoff. Do have one of those in FS Economy as well. However, it's over in North America and I don't usually fly over there. Sure, we'll catch some videos sometime over there. I'm gonna wait probably till about summer till it that gets lighter out here, so our real time can sync. So, and some morning flights over there. There'll be some beautiful sunrises, so that'll be good. Get up to 3,000 here. Things are looking good. Speed's looking good. Pitch can come a little higher. Gauges are all alive, looking well in the green. Come back a bit on her power here as well. See, in a prop lane, you go left to right or right to left with your throttle prop and fuel mixture levers. You're powering up. What is it? Throttle mixture or throttle prop mixture, and then power down. You go the other way. Mixture, prop, and then throttle. Just watching videos, guys, how to do it. Not real world experience. Someday, I want to go get my private license anyway. Conquer that hill. I was halfway to it when I was younger, but, you know, life happens. Stayed simming though, all these years. I've always stayed simming. Always had some sort of flight simulator. Now I'm at the top of my game from where I've ever been with flight sim. It's definitely one of my hobbies. Daily hobbies for sure. Okay, we'll get on course here. Slight turn on the course. We don't got much wind, so that's good. These clouds look somewhat thick though, so we'll see what happens. Corrected a bit on my rollout too much. So yeah, I'm flying with the PFD right now. There's no references really. Oh, the Unicom's is pretty quiet. Trim this bad boy a bit more. And 7,000 will go standard atmosphere transition altitude. Could encounter some icing along here. Didn't say anything on the Sky Vector report. But 5-knot tailwind, good stuff. Nice to have a tailwind that pushes you right along. There you are, up out of the clouds. Okay. Watch that pitch. Come on, get her up to 10. I could just hear my flight instructor beside me. Pitch, pitch. Okay, there's our altitude warning. We're within 1,000 feet of our assign. It's a beautiful livery, this one. I shouldn't say that. It's not something I would choose on a daily, but it's an interesting one. I mean, it's different from what we're flying with, the Xbox One. I also like the blue one they have. Maybe I'll try and get some other ones. If you guys want me to put one on, I can put it, you know, leave a comment and I'll throw on a different livery. It's transition altitude, so we'll go back to 1013. Yeah, throw a comment up with the livery you'd like me to see if it's on flightsim.to. Go ahead and download her and get her on there. If you'd like to see that, that's fine. Request granted. I don't get many comments, or any comments really, but if someone was to comment on a livery they would want me to put on the airplane, sure, I don't mind. Okay, so she wants to nose down already, so okay, it should be simple to level off here. We're nearly at 8,000, we're right on course. Go ahead and put the nose down a bit here. Not going to touch the power, I'm just going to go attitude and trim. See what ends up happening is the nose wants to go up, which wants to go up. That's how it should work. So we'll go autopilot, altitude hold, and nav. Guys, the honeycomb Bravo is awesome. I was actually, when I had all the SciTech stuff, I was looking for a separate autopilot, another switch panel. I was going to get the VIP panel from SciTech, Mad Catz, Logitech, whatever it was. And I thought to myself, no, that Bravo has everything. And so far it's worked really good. Really good. No issues, no complaints. Haven't used the trim wheel much, but what I have used, it seems like it's right where it's supposed to be. I see you can order GA looking trim wheels off Amazon and stuff, so you could also 3D print one, I suppose. Yeah, and I mean, it comes with different levers for your controls. It comes with GA ones. It comes with the mixture, the prop, and the black handles for throttle. Also comes with 2 jet handles, which is really cool. So, excuse me. All right. So we're cruising along, about 3 minutes till Glesk. 9 miles. 17 miles south of Aberdeen, southwest to be. 8,000. Looking good. What are we at for? A little high here. Go down to about 85. I'm sure those engines will be getting hot, a little hotter than they are on the gauges, pulling all that weight at 90%. I could be wrong. I don't know exactly, but I don't do this much, but I'm going to go to external view here. Yeah, she's a pretty cool livery. It's not my biggest choice. I'm not really into all the crazy looking graphics, but definitely something different from what we're used to. When I first saw it, I thought it was a black paint job. I was like, that is awesome. Yeah, definitely it catches my attention. I mean, it's kind of like a chromish looking thing. One angle, and then it kind of goes black, which is really, really cool. So I never really looked at all this stuff here in the external view. It's pretty neat how they have this. I guess if you're on the Xbox, you'd appreciate this more. I don't know. I've never really flown on. Never really flown on consoles. It's just not. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. The serious flight simulators know what I'm talking about. It's not something that's too exciting, let's say the least. However, that Xbox, that new Xbox, is pretty powerful. Well, not new anymore, I guess. A couple years old now. Pretty powerful machine. I was looking at the specs not too long ago. Okay, we're nearly at Glesk. We'll turn a little more south for Grace. Check if any controller hopped on here. Oh, right on, look at that. It looks like ground is on down at Edinburgh. That is cool. Happy about that. It's nice to always have have someone on when we're flight simming here. You know, flying with VATSIM and FSC, it's always good to have controllers on. Really brings to the realistic value of it. It's 121,750. Go ahead and set that here. See if we can hear anything going on. Monday afternoon. Probably not a lot of that simmers on, but hey, there could be. So 15 minutes to grace, probably another 10 minutes till we land. Probably another half hour into this video. I was hoping to get it running after this. Haven't ran for a few weeks. Maybe I'll get another walk in today. I'll walk or run, either or. Guys, important to stay fit out there. Fit and strong. You should work out every day, no matter what you do. Here's some insider information for you. I do 200 push-ups a day. I do 4 sets. I do 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening or afternoon. I also do a minute-and-a-half stretch in between those push-ups. So I'll do 50, do a minute-and-a-half stretch, then I'll go ahead and do another 50. Just good for, you know, strength, maintaining strength more than building it. Of course, not gonna build too much. You'll maintain it, and if you're just coming into doing something like that, push-ups every day, you will, you know, you'll scrape away the fat, scrape away all the crap, and then you will build a decent body out of that. I mean, I've been up to that since December 2018. Started off doing, I want to say 25, 30 twice a day. And I just upped the level. You know, got up to 35, 40. 50 is a comfortable level for me right now. And 5 days a week I work out the weekdays, work out in the mornings. Short workout, use resistance bands. Do all the major muscle groups. Doesn't take long at all, guys. Keeps you fit, keeps you in the game, mind sharp, everything. So. Never been one to go to a gym. Not in the whole gym atmosphere, so you know, I'll go out and run 2-3 times a week, or walk. Nice long walks. And I think more than anything, running or walking, it's good for the psychology of the mind, you know? Especially with all that's going on in the world today, you need to clear that mind. You definitely need to clear that mind. Don't want to get caught up in all the huff and bluff. Anyway, guys, back to our flight. We're getting a little off on a tangent there. So let me check my phone device here. We'll bring up Edinburgh on our chart. Edinburgh. So yeah, they're 1089, not 1099, so 1089. Don't believe they'll show up here yet. It's our localizer for Edinburgh. Could go TLA, check it out, but it's okay, we know how far we are. If we do the math here, 38 and another 20 something from Christ, so not too far. 50-ish miles. .060 is our runway heading. That'll be automatically programmed on the localizer, so still go ahead and put it in the heading. See what else the PFD has, the NXI. Has a timer. Mess around with all that stuff. Has all your V-speeds here. Your best glide, your best rotate, angle of climb, and climb distance, I believe. Even has minimums if you want to set those. Has your nearest airports. Go off Papa November, we do know which one that is. You guys remember? It's Dundee. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I think so. EGQL, slew cars. Don't know what EG11 is. PFR, ILS, ILS. Alerts, no alerts. IDENT, broken IDENT. It's their transponder section here. Good old ADF DME tuning. We messed with that on one video. Can't remember which one. CDI, OBS, PFT options. So you can set your wins. I use option 1. Yeah, I use option 1 here. 12 tailwind, shows you cross, shows arrows for where the wind is. You can go option 2, shows your tail, heading of the wind. So, well, not heading, but general heading with the arrow. Or you can go option 3 here. It does show your heading and your tail exactly. So, at a 52 knot, 52 degrees, 13 knots. So I'm coming out of right here. So, which would, yeah, definitely would weathercock us a tiny bit anyway. Not much, not enough to notice. Yeah, but I like option 1. So. Oops, go off as well, as I just did, but leave that. So what, it's -5 outside air temperature, SVT. Terrain heading label. So I believe he hasn't implemented these yet, the NXI team. They're very good. What they do, you can also go back to this. I like to have the vision on, it's kind of neat. The reason why I like to have it on is because in X-Plane, the aircraft I downloaded didn't have it, but this one does. So. Emergency pump for icing. Cure 848 and 27.3. So a little ways to go yet. Have another sip of coffee here, guys. Excuse me. Sorry guys, went a little silent on you. Let you enjoy the flight a bit here. Alright guys, just checking a couple things there. Alright, back to our flight here. We're what, 16.7 from Grace. Just let me check to see. Ground is awfully quiet. I do have them on the right comm, do I? Maybe I'll call them for a mic check. See if I can get a hold of them. You know, the thing with the VATSIM as well as in the V-Pilot is they do simulate if you're in the area. So a little closer, it might pick up more. Go back to Unicom here. Shouldn't be on ground for that long. Echo Golf, Papa Tango. We know where that airport is. Scone Perth. We did a little review on that one. Scott, what was his name? Scott. You guys, go through my notes here and check. Scott Flight. He did an airport for that, scenery for that one. Put some new hangars in, kept the layout the same. Some static aircraft and stuff. Really good job on that one. And I did a couple flights from Dundee to Scone. Last video we went from Scone back to Dundee, picked up, went north up to Aberdeen, so watch that one if you guys want, or don't. Completely up to you. Alright. Okay, we're getting pretty close to Grace here. What do you guys think we should do with our procedure here? Should we go approach ILS 06, tag on one of the waypoints? Should we go visual of 06? So let me check the MEDAR TAF and see. Refresh it here. Edinburgh Airport. Reporting VFR conditions. MEDAR reads Echo Golf Papa Hotel 251 150 Zulu 040 at 11 knots 9999, fuel at 4200, temperature 11, dew point 3, QNH 1020. So, you know, we could do a visual of 06. I don't see why not do a left turn final, base, then final. Yeah, we don't need to do anything fancy here. We're gonna do that, just a visual. Keep what we got. We'll descend from Grace. Started ascent after Grace. And then we'll visually set up for 06. Join the downwind there with a right turn. Then a left to a left base. And then a left final for runway 06. Alright, get rid of this. Zoom out a bit. Looks like we're weaving through a control zone there. That's pretty neat. Or are we in a control zone there? I don't know the exact control zone around here. We should, but that's okay. We're in a flight sim. That's what the air traffic's for, right? Now you should be familiar with the areas, guys. EGNS, EGNT, EGPH Edinburgh, 131350. Set that 131350. We'll set that on column 2. 131. Let's see what the ATIS is reporting for Edinburgh. Keep our comm 1 on Unicom, and I'll just do a quick switch right here.
Edinburgh Information Bravo. Time 1150 Zulu. Runway in use 06. Transition level flight level 70. Surface wind 040 degrees 11 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Fuel at 4,200 feet. Temperature +11. Dew point +3. QNH 1020. Acknowledge receipt of information Bravo. And advise aircraft type on first contact. Edinburgh Information Bravo. Time 1150 Zulu. Runway.
Yeah, so So that's what we got for Edinburgh. Sounds about right. Sounds what Meter TAF was reporting. So, okay guys, we can go ahead and set our altitude now. We'll get down to 2,000. Hit the FLC button, the IAS, and the Bravo. And don't adjust your throttle until you've pressed that button, because if you adjust it, then press that button, your plane will be trying to hold that speed that it's going to, and it won't descend properly. So. Okay, so we're starting our descent. South of Grace here, I was a bit wrong. It's a lot shorter than I thought from Grace to the runway, but that's okay. We can get down in time. Stop the descent rate a bit. 1100. 1100's looking pretty good. 1150, that's fine. 38, 37. So what did I say there? You'd have to adjust the mixture, then the prop, and then the throttle if you're in a conventional airplane. This one is all FADEC. It's just got the throttle knobs. You adjust these and it does the prop and everything automatic. Yes, I know it's kind of like driving an automatic transmission car. But hey, it's pretty neat. We'll zoom in here a bit. We'll go ahead and call Edinburgh now. Getting close enough. So ground is still on. Just going to check if there's anyone else on. No, just ground. Edinburgh traffic, Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo is 13 miles north, 6,000 descending, 2,000 inbound, visual runway 06. We'll report joining downwind, visual 06 for left traffic circuit, and Edinburgh traffic. Should have said mid downwind, I guess. Picking her up on the DME, yeah, we're 11 miles. A little high yet. Let's put that descent rate down a bit more. Cross forward. Crombie. Should go ahead and set her 1020 as well. Did forget that. That should be in our descent checklist, should it not? I don't believe it is. Power lever as required, yes, air speeds, yes. Trim is autopilot, so you should also have that there. Descent. I'm sure it's in the real one. In fact, I know it is. Edinburgh there, we'll get a visual of 06. Coming down nicely here, guys, and we got 8 miles to the airport. Right. Let's go ahead and set our altitude 1,500, sorry. It's not too steep a descent rate, below the 1,500. Go ahead and do a gust check now. Gas is good, undercarriage is up. It'll be up for a few more miles yet. Switches, pumps. When we're in the circuit, we'll crank those on. Landing lights. We can go ahead and put our landing lights on now. We're not going to touch our flaps yet until we're in the circuit. So judging by this will put us on the outside of 06. So you know what we're going to do, guys. Heading. Oh, that's not heading. Heading, and we're going to go off this way a bit. We're going to go heading hold now. Just so that we can get mid downwind for 06. Too slow. Move my mouse out of the way. 5 miles, so about 3 miles to downwind, 3.5. It's a nice looking bridge there. Is that the first road bridge or fourth road bridge? I can't remember, guys. So there we are, 1500. We'll take autopilot off. We'll fly this baby ourselves. We'll go ahead and turn downwind. Edinburgh traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is during a left traffic downwind for runway 06. Left traffic, full stop. Edinburgh traffic. A little slow here, guys. Edinburgh there. Guys, I just had a spider descend down to my phone. Okay. Might be why that entry there looked a little off. Okay. Go ahead and do a gust check. Gas is good. Undercarriage. Drop her down now. Switches, pumps can come on. Landing lights are on. And we'll go ahead and throw one notch of flaps there. Yeah, he's sitting on my phone there, enjoying his time. Alright, well that's fine. Edinburgh traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo, turning base for runway 06. Visual, left traffic, full stop, Edinburgh traffic. Okay. Turn our base here, watching that spider, don't need him going anywhere else. I got creeped out by spiders, they're just a little weird. Far away. We're a little high too, eh? Gee. What are you doing here? A little further away, so that's okay. Edinburgh traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo, turning final for runway 06. Left traffic, full stop. Edinburgh traffic. Let's see, tower's not on or anything. No. There's the localizer lining up. ILS is lining up. And we're a little off. Oh, that's alright. Blame it on the spider. Okay. 3 miles here. Way too fast.
500.
Too white, too red. Speed's coming down pretty good. Gear is down. Gust check. Gas is good. Undercarriage is down. Switches are all on. Pumps are on. Lights are on. Flaps are set. Three red. Ooh, bit of wind there, eh? Reporting a 10 knot headwind there, so. Power back a bit more. It's a fully loaded plane touchdown, so don't want to hammer it down. flare in there. Oh, there we go. And nose down. Okay, flaps can go up. Fuel pumps can come off. Ground looks like it's still on, so that's good. Is this Bravo? No, that's not Bravo. Where's Bravo? Keep going here. It's a busy, busy airport. Did I miss Bravo? Maybe I missed Bravo. Look for Charlie. It'll be on the other side here. POE can also go off. Yeah, I would have missed Bravo. I guess it's right near the end there. Okay. This goes on to taxiway Charlie, so. Edinburgh traffic, Charlie Victor Romeo is clear of the active taxiway Charlie. Edinburgh ground, Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo, type Diamond Twin, with you here, taxiway Charlie.
Charlie Juliet Sierra Victor Romeo, Edinburgh ground, good afternoon, welcome to Edinburgh. Take your next question, take your first left Alpha, right Papa 1, to stand 201.
Stand 201 and a left Alpha and a right Papa for Charlie Victor Romeo. Okay. 201 this time. Don't expect them to remember my stand. I think sometimes it's by fluke, or I don't think they really. There's a car on the taxiway here. That spider's just chilling on my phone. It's not a very big spider. Okay, I don't know where this guy's going. What's going on here?
Ready for pushback and startup. KLM 5525.
KLM 5525, stand 2, push and start approved, QNH 1020.
201 now. Let's not go to 200 now. 200 201. Alright guys, what'd you think of the video? Like, subscribe, plan to show everyone
KLM 5525, stand 2, push and start approved, QNH 1020.
Pushback and startup approved, QNH 1020, KLM 5525.
Edinburgh ground, Charlie Victor Romeo, thanks for your help. We're shutting down. Good day.
Roger, see ya.
I always thank these guys. Like I said, it is a holiday.
Ground Edinburgh.
But they put in a lot of work and make sure everyone's simulation goes smooth, so that's really good. We'll stay on ground until we shut down here. Okay guys, we'll grab the list here. Right. Parking brake is set, yes it is. Avionics master can go off. It's off. Taxi lights can go off. Electrical consumers, we didn't use anything. Did leave the defrost where it was. Engine master off. Okay, we're gonna go right. And the gauges die down here. Right is off, and we'll go left. Collision lights go off, strobes go off. Should have turned those off before. Nav, and master, and alternators. Okay guys, what'd you think of the flight? I thought it was pretty good. Fairly straightforward flight. Different livery here today. We We had some good weather. Did a visual here at Edinburgh. Just grabbing my Xbox controller to jump out here. Like I was saying earlier there, like, subscribe, and when I get 10 subscribers, give you guys a tour of the sim pit here that I operate from. I also want to do Bitcoin airdrops, Lightning, so that'll be fun to set up after 10 subscribers as well. That to lucky commenters and subscribers. Well, other way around, subscribers first, then commenters. Alright guys, here at Edinburgh. Different livery today. It's an alright one. I mean, it's starting to grow on me a bit, but not really into all the crazy graphics. Nice to have our ID there. Call sign. Stand 201 today. Alright. Okay guys, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Not sure where we'll go next. Maybe we'll head back out to Oban. Maybe somewhere different. We'll see. See if we can get some different scenery maybe. Check it out. Alright. So let me jump in here, pretend to operate this. No. It's like a baggage shooter thing. Cool. Alright guys. Appreciate all the views, all the likes, everything. All the subscribers. Have a great day, take care, and we'll see you on the next one.